hypnotized by your smile and your hips. Hate to see you leave.
What's good, my soldiers? It's your boy Fitz Guys Soul, and we back with another Fitz Friday. I am Fitzgerald, FitzG, Fitz, whatever you want to call me, but either of the three are fine. I am a singer-songwriter, and also, as you know, I have a couple channels. You come here every Friday and you check in with your boy, and I appreciate y'all. If you're new here, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I told y'all last week that this week would be a video update. To be honest, I do have some things in the works. I have a show next weekend, so that's very, very exciting. I haven't been on a stage since, wow, maybe like 2019. That's happening November 6th, so be on the lookout for more information with that, and that's why you guys have to be following me on Instagram. So those of you that are following me on Instagram, you already know. I really can't give too much details because I don't want to ruin surprises for you guys. I know last week I said this week was going to be an update video, but I decided to briefly just let you guys know what we have going on. There will be a new single dropping very soon. I will continue to do Fitz mixes on Fridays. I believe starting in November, I want to do a freestyle one day out of the week, every week. Fridays will strictly be Storytime videos. That's what Fitz Friday will be. I think you guys are really starting to flock towards that more, so that'll be like a guaranteed Friday video, but in between it'll definitely be like behind the scenes being dropped on this channel, or vlogs of me going to the studio, making new music, like those type of things. I do want to start getting into doing more fashion hauls as well, so that'll come later down in the channel. More importantly is having you guys around, so that way you guys can be here with me throughout this entire journey and process of me climbing my way to the top. I also have my fashion line that is coming out very, very, very soon. You guys have to go over and follow Grunge and Henry right now. We do have some things that'll be dropping. If you've watched the vlog where I announced my clothing line, then you have seen the trucker hats that we have. There's some more surprises that are to come, so be on the lookout. November is going to be a really, really good month. So now we get to dive right on in. I feel like I've babbled enough. I feel like I've given you guys the update. So boom, did a poll on my Instagram and some of y'all on Facebook. That's why I'm telling y'all gotta be following me. You guys decided, and the story time about my first fight in high school. This was my freshman year of high school. Definitely was freshman year. So I went to a performing arts high school. Those of you that are from my hometown that are watching me, hey, what's up? Y'all already know I went to co-op. It was a performing arts high school. I was very popular freshman year. I won Mr. Freshman. So you know, things were on the up, if you ask me. I never had to experience any like bad traumatizing things in high school as far as like bullying or being left out, those type of things. I didn't have to deal with those type of things, thank God. But those of you that have, my heart goes out. I don't even know how or why this person didn't like, because I don't want to say any names. We're just gonna say D Money. So D Money, I don't know why he didn't like me. I really don't know what it was, but this is how it happened. This is after we transitioned into our new high school, because my freshman year, my high school got like a new school, brand new construction. Like, it was a big thing. We were in the hallway, second floor, is where all the arts classes were. I think I was either coming from dance or going to dance, and he was in the hallway with his friends, and he happened to like walk past me, but he like bumped me. And this was the first time. Yeah, he bumped me. So I ain't really like think nothing of it. I'm just like look back at him like, watch where you going, bro. Like, that's like all I said. That's it. The next day, I believe, or it was like the same day. I really don't remember. It's very vague to me, but this is when shit pops off. This is what I remember. I know that there was a first time that he bumped me, and we like kind of just looked at each other, and I said like, watch where you're going, and that was it. And then the second time, we were on the third floor, and this was like where like all the English and history classes was. And I was coming out of my English class, and he bumps me again. And now I'm like, nah, bro, like, I don't know what your beef is with me, D Money, but I don't really get why the fuck you bumping me, bro. Like, you gonna have to, like, see me after school or some shit, because, like, I don't really understand what the fuck your beef is with me, but I'm not really feeling you just constantly bumping me. So, like, I told this nigga, like, after school, like, what's good? Like, I'm not doing this. You clearly got beat. Back then, y'all know downtown, like catching the city bus. Hold on, I gotta hold the blunt. So I'm back. And I'm back with a blunt. And some wine. So boom, after school, I go downtown. Like, that was my regular shit. Like yes, I had a school bus that I could have gotten on to go home, but I really, like, never caught the school bus going home. Unless, like, there was no other plans after school, like, that type shit. Like, me and my friends, we was outside with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we was outside. Shout out to Junior Mafia. That was our quick name back in high school. We was Junior Mafia OD. Like, Junior Mafia till we died, nigga. We go downtown, mind y'all. This day that we, like, supposed to be fighting after school or whatever, like, I don't think nothing of it, because the niggas nowhere in sight. Like, after the school bell rang, everybody going to their lockers, everybody getting their shit. Like, I don't see this nigga at all. I don't see him and his little Mexican friend. Like, I don't see D-Money. I don't see them. I go about my business. Me and my friends, we walking downtown, walking down Chapel. And there is a parking lot that sits across from our school that is basically like an alleyway on the side of the parking lot that brings you into, like, another, like, if you walk through the alleyway, it'll bring you through a courtyard, and then through that courtyard it'll bring you to Chapel. So we took the long way. We walked to the end of Crown and walked to Chapel, like, walked down Chapel to get to the green that way, right? So as we walk in, guess who comes through the gate that is, like, through the cutway across the street from our school? D-Money and his little posse. They come through the cut. So it's like, alright, clearly we already spoke about this, so we already know what's about to go down. They like Fitz. There go D-Money right there. I'm like, heard you. I'm like, okay. I'll take my book bag off. And it's my best friend. So now y'all know back in the day, like, that shoulder shit, like, when you about to fight somebody, y'all shoulder to shoulder, y'all circling around each other. That's what we was doing for a little second. So, like, we circling around each other, we looking at each other like, what's good, nigga? Like, what's up? Like, you trying to, we about to go? What's up? Like, what's up? After a while, I started getting aggravated because I'm like, I'm not about to keep do-si-doing the ring around a rosy with you, bitch. Like, are we fighting or what? You know niggas do the hit me first. I pushed that nigga. He pushed me back and I just stole on him. But now we just fighting. We start going back. We rolling on the ground. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all what my outfit was. I had these gray cargo pants, right? These gray cargo pants. I think I had on a black polo shirt with some with a fucking you know, like the checker scars back in the day. I had one of them around my neck, I think. And I had on some Vans, right? Oh, and I had my nameplates in my ear. By the end of the fight, my nameplates was out my ear. My scarf was still on my neck. This nigga was on the ground. We can bust his shit right on up, real fast. Like, our school security guards, the police, the truancy officers, all of them all be downtown, like, after school, when school start back up, or just in general, because they know, like, it's just a lot of high school kids outside right now. After the fight is over, I'm trying to hurry up and get out of Dodge. At this point in time, in real time, I didn't know that I lost my earrings. I just knew I had to get out of Dodge ASAP. I'm running and I get to the D-bus. As I'm getting on the D-bus, my cousin, he sees me. He's like, yo, what's good with you? You good? Because he sees somebody come and bring me my earring. As I'm about to get on the bus, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was like, oh, your earring. So I'm like, oh, shit. Big ass Anthony earring. I had one in my ear and then the other one fell out. So they give me one of them and I'm like, oh, shit, thank you, whatever. I get back on the bus. My cousin like, yo, somebody just told me that they saw you fighting, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I whooped that nigga ass. He like, oh, alright, bet. I'm just making sure. You want me to come to your school tomorrow? I'm like, nah, I don't need you to come to my school, nigga. Like, I handled it. I'm good. Next day, we go to school, right? Let me tell y'all how smooth a nigga is. Let me just tell y'all, right? So, boom. The next day, we get to school, and the principal called us down to the office because somehow, some way, they found out that we fought. Mind y'all, no security guards got involved, no police got involved. Like, it was just straight high school students. So I don't know how administration found out, but by the next morning, they was calling us down to the office. So we in the office, and I'm telling them what happened. We both telling our side of the story. They say to him, well, don't you live on the other side of town? Where I literally, like, where my high school was, Walking, it would probably take a good 25 minutes, if that. Needless to say, this nigga lived on the other side of town, and the principal was like, well, you should have gotten on a school bus, D-Money, because you never just leave school and don't get on your school bus. Like, you're supposed to get on your school bus because that's what your parents are expecting you to do, and you're in our responsibility and our care. Does your mom know that you didn't get on the school bus? Like, that's what the principal's saying to him or whatever, right? When they heard about the story where they like cut through the yard to like cut me off and like meet me in the middle, it kind of was like as if he was antagonizing me, almost like he was bullying me. Mind y'all, remember what I said to y'all, I was never that nigga in school to be getting bullied or no shit like that. So that was never the case, but that's how the situation seemed. Like how he like planned his whole, how he was so articulate to like maneuver through the pathway to try to cut me off as I was coming around the other way to try to like surprise me and sneak me type shit. With that being said, that nigga got suspended 10 days and I didn't get any suspension. I think I might have got like in-school detention for like a week or some shit like that. It wasn't nothing major. Like, it was like a little slap on the wrist. Like, you beat that nigga ass because you were supposed to, but you're not supposed to be fighting in school. So that's what that was. I need to pass this because I actually haven't been smoking because I got so caught up in telling you the rest of the story that I didn't even finish the blunt. That's pretty much the end of the story. So before I get out of here and finish smoking and drinking on this wine, cause it's Friday, bitch. It's Friday, bitch. That's the end of that story. Like, I had to whoop D-Money ass. No funny shit. Like, he got a couple hits in. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, he definitely got a couple hits in, but I definitely beat the shit out of him. Like, I was on top of him. Like, chill. There was a few people there that witnessed it too. So like, I'm not just blowing hot steam. Like, trust me when I tell you I'm not. The nigga even wanted to be cool afterwards. Like, that's how you know. That's how you know. I mean, it is what it is. Bygones is bygones, and like, you heard, like, by senior year, we wasn't best friends, but it was like, yo, what up? Like, we could say what up to each other, dap each other up type shit. But yeah, so like, that was that. I guess by senior year we noticed that it really was never no beef. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, that's why in the beginning I was like, I couldn't tell y'all what it was actually about because it really was never about anything, honestly. Like, I think he accidentally bumped me, and because I received it a certain way, he had no choice but to like, you feel what I'm saying? And it was like, oh, okay, nigga, don't bump me again. And he did it again, and it's like, alright, because now you think I'm pussy. So I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna deliberately do some shit to get in trouble in school, because my mother and my father was crazy as fuck, or are crazy as fuck. So it was like, yeah, meet me after school. Yeah, after school for sure. But you know, as we say every week, step up to the mic, because you got soul. And I'll see you next week. We out.
I'm seeing no things. I'm gonna have it overnight.